Hi parents, congratulations on your little one is finally ready for primary school. You may be feeling a little anxious plus excited that your child is going on a new adventure, and it was exactly the same for me. No need to worry because I'm here to help you, and here is everything you need to know about primary school registration. And remember to stay till the end of the video where I will be giving you bonus tips. So there are total 4 phases in this whole primary school registration, and I'll walk you through each individual phases. Phase 1. If your child has an older sibling who is already enrolled in a primary school that you want to send your child to, your child will be under this phase called Phase 1 during the registration process. And this means your child will be given priority over other students who do not have a sibling already attending the school. Phase 2A. If you or your spouse is a former student of a primary school, or if you're a member of Student Alumni Association, your child will have priority registration. And second, if you're a member of the school advisory or management committee, your child will also have priority. Thirdly, if you work at a primary school, your child will have priority over other students. Finally, if your child is currently enrolled in an MOE kindergarten located within the primary school, your child will have a higher chance to enroll into the primary school itself. So if you meet any of these criteria, do make sure that you take advantage of it during registration process. Phase 2B, and this phase is for parents who have given at least 40 hours of voluntary service to the school, and parents who are members of church or clan connected with the primary school, or those who are endorsed as active community leaders may also be eligible for this category. And with all these requirements fulfilled, your child will have a better chance of getting into the primary school of their choice. So right now we are at Phase 2C. And if your child does not get a place in an earlier phase of the school admission, they will be placed in Phase 2C. For children in this phase, priority admission to primary 1 place in a school will be given in this following order. Number 1. Singapore citizen living within 1 km of the school. Number 2. Singapore citizen living within 1 km and 2 km of the school. Number 3. Singapore citizen living outside 2 km of the school. Number 4. Permanent resident, which is your PR, living within 1 km of the school. Number 5 will be your PR living within 1 km and 2 km of the school. And lastly will be PR living outside 2 km of the school. Now, when it comes to getting your child into the primary school of your choice, it pays to be prepared. Phase 2C of the balloting of the process give priority to children who live within 1 km of the school. So one way to increase your chance is to make sure that your child lives in a property that falls within that distance. If you don't already own a place near your preferred school, you can consider renting or buying a property close to the school, just to make sure that you stay in the address for at least 30 months. By taking these simple steps, you can actually give yourself the best possible chance of securing a place for your chosen primary school. A lot of parents ask me, why can't I just buy a house near a school that I want and that's it? Yes, that is correct to a certain extent. When buying a house, there's a lot of things to consider. For example, is it near any amenities? And what is the distance from the MRT? And also, is there any growth potential? One of the most important things is not to buy a house that will lose money in the event that you want to sell. It is important because your family will eventually grow and you will likely need to change to a bigger house later. That is something that many parents miss out on when planning their home. They fail to do their research and rush into buying a property without taking into account of future plannings. This is why it's important to consult with professionals who can actually help you to make the right decision. With their help, you'll be able to find a property that fits to your needs and give you confidence when signing on the dotted line. It can be a tough process to pick the right primary school for your kid. I hope this video gives you a little bit more insight into the process. If you're still watching this video, thanks for staying with me, and as promised, here are some bonus tips. Tip number 1. If you want to see if your preferred primary school is within 1 to 2 km from the property that you are interested in, you can always visit onemed.gov and key in your postal code. This will show you all the schools available within 1 to 2 km. Another bonus tip, if you're looking to get into good school in the West, there are some private properties around Rulang Primary School, and this includes Lake Grande, Lakeview, Lakeshore, Lake Point, Caspian, Lake Home, Lakefront Residences, Park Vista, and Summerdale. If you want to know which one has a higher growth potential, feel free to drop me a message via WhatsApp, and my number is in the description below. And of course, if you are not looking at Rulang Primary School, there are many other schools in Singapore. If you are interested and you want to know whether the property that you have chosen is within the growth potential that we have talked about, you can always drop me a WhatsApp. I hope today's video will help you to understand the whole primary school registration process. If you like this video, remember to give this video a thumbs up and a hit on the notification bell too. This is Joy from Propery Mom. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!